If you want to know what happened to Jane, I guess I'm the right person to come to because I'm the only one that witnessed the whole thing. It's a complicated story, but I'll do my best. You see, Jane came to Toronto with Marianne 712 and Tim 712, and they immediately went to the hotel where they went to the pool. While in the pool, Jane was enjoying the water, enjoying the fun, enjoying the chlorine. She even looked up and enjoyed the glass boob that was on top of the pool. When they were done swimming, they all got out and toweled off. When they toweled off, little did Jane know that there was a very small tsetse fly inside of her towel. I arrived with Mike, Muso SF, and Gary, Anakin 1814, about 2 hours later. And when we got there, we could tell there was something wrong with Jane. Everything seemed to be okay. She just seemed a little off. So we all got together, we had a few drinks, we had a few laughs, we had a lot of fun. And then Katie Blog came in. Once Katie Blog came in, we all decided to go to dinner. When we went to dinner, Jane was acting a little funny, a little goofy, a little weird. But nobody thought anything of it, because of course, she's British. And then on Thursday, she woke up. She looked a little disheveled. She looked a little loopy, but nobody thought anything of it. Later in the day, we went to sing karaoke with a lot of different YouTubers, a lot of fun YouTubers. And that's when Jason, NB Wolf, showed up. And Jason came to me and he said, "Brian, what the hell's going on with Jane?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "She looks a little strange, she looks a little funny, she looks a little disheveled." I looked at her. I could tell something was wrong. Later, Christopher Mass came up to us. And he said, "Hey, what's up with Jane?" I said, "I don't know. But doesn't she look a little weird, a little off, a little disheveled?" And he said, "Yeah, but she's British." So then we get to Friday, the big day, the day of the gathering. When I first saw Jane, I could tell it was going to be a bad day. Jane started talking to me and she said, "Brian, I feel a little strange, a little weird, a little disheveled." I said, "I know, we've noticed it for the past 2 days." And then she stopped talking. At first, I thought it was God's will, that maybe for once in her life, she'd just shut up. That's when Charles Trippy came to the room. And I said, "Charles, doesn't Jane look weird?" And he said, "Who?" And I said, "F off." That's when I decided it was time to call the concierge. And he said, "She looks a little strange, a little weird, a little disheveled." I said, "I know." He goes, "Take her to the hospital." I said, "I'm going to." We took her to the hospital. Even the nurse said, "Oh, she looks a little strange, a little funny, a little disheveled." Turns out that tsetse fly was rabid. Jane almost died twice. But they saved her. The Canadian health system saved her. Well, not just that, I suppose. Because Jane also met anything sarcastic. And there were sparks. Wonderful, beautiful, lesbian sparks. But that's a different story. So yeah, that's what happened to Jane. It was a rabid tsetse fly that was in her bath towel that she used at the pool. God, we almost lost her. We almost lost her.